how long shall I see the standard?
Yep.
And hear the sound of the trumpet?
Yeah, how long you niggas going to see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? The standard is what's coming out of these scriptures, man. The prophets are uplifting the standard, the understanding, the truth. Right? How long are you going to hear what we saying and not, take action? This thing requires you to be proactive, man. There's action required, man. A lot of you jakes watch us as a form of entertainment, right? A lot of you know we telling the truth, but it's like, all right, I'm living my life.
You gotta look at that like anything. When an alarm is sound, what does that mean? That means the action needs to be done immediately.
Exactly.
Well, what's a big picture?
Continuing on, verse 22.
So,
but my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sought as children, and they have none understanding.
There you go. Read it again.
Jeremiah 4:22. But my people is foolish.
Hey, our people are fucking stupid. They're foolish. Go ahead.
They are sought as children.
Yep.
And they have none understanding.
And they have none understanding. Our people, again, as we talked about, our people refuse to know the Lord, man. They refuse to repent, not knowing that that's going to lead to your ultimate destruction. All right, the Lord said he was weary. He said he was no longer holding back. In the spirit, all right, these niggas don't want to listen. All right, go ahead, go ahead, my servant. Right? Have your way.
Like brothers always say, this truth is time sensitive. This period, this grace period that the Lord has afforded us, Jake think that this is going to be a thing that's going to be here forever. No, there is a limit. This is a finite effort for you to turn back to the Lord, repent, and believe the gospel, so that you'll find yourself under the covering. It was the same way as in the days of Noah, right? As the scriptures say, they were eating and drinking, giving unto marriage, and then the flood came. And that's what we're about to see. They're about to come down like a flood, right? Come down with that great wrath. Continuing on, Jeremiah 4:22 in the latter, it says, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
To do good, Jake has no knowledge, man. Jake is wise to do all this nigga shit. All right, but when it comes to humbling down and repenting and seeking out the Lord, hey, that's the hardest fucking thing in the world. Right? That's grievous unto a nigga, man. So when you understand these things, now we get why the Lord feels the way he feels. Hell, we feel the same way. Right? Did King David say that? Do I not hate, oh Lord, the things that you hate? Roughly paraphrasing? Yeah, do I not hate them that hate me? Right? The Lord said, all that hate me love death. Look what the Lord is preparing. Man. And it's crazy too, because what's the culture of niggas? Death. That black culture, man. Niggas is rocking and sporting death. Everything on how a nigga move is death. It's backwards.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the culture is all death. A death lifestyle. You say the fashion.
Yeah.
You see niggas wearing skulls and shit like that. They're all black.
Yeah.
And the talk, all niggas' conversation is death.
Yeah.
Everything about what you see about people is death.
A nigga's whole mentality is a crash out mentality, man. Right? So the Lord is about to allow the devil to crash out on you. Right?
But as we said, he's giving you what you asked for. Because you gotta remember, what did they tell Pilate concerning your house shot? This is Matthew chapter 27, and I start at verse 20. Verse 20. It says, but the chief priests and elders pursued two of them that should ask Barabbas and destroy Yahushua, because understanding that what was taking place in this chapter was, Pilate was going to give somebody a pardon. And so, he was asking Jerusalem, you get one person to get a pardon. So these dumb niggas, they chose to murder over the Lord. So it says, the governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain will you that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then with Yahushua, which is called Mashiach? They all say unto him, let him be crucified. And the governor said, why? What evil hath he done? And they cried out the more, saying, let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could bear nothing, and that would rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See to it. Point. Then answered all the people and said, his blood be on us and on our children. So they cursed themselves. So what Yahweh is doing in these times is fulfilling that curse that he has, he has placed upon them for what they said. All right, not realizing that they were condemning themselves later on in the future incarnation. So what we're seeing now is that curse being, given to our people. The blatant disobedience that's been going from, constant years of just sinning. All right, you saw that taking place during the plantation, days, man. Niggas getting hung on trees, getting burnt alive, getting ripped apart by animals and all this shit. Well, this is the ultimate form of you allowing that curse to befall you as the how about you outside takes that head away from you and allow your ass to get devoured by the devil and the devices.
Jake had plenty of time to repent, man.
Exactly. Oh, can we get that? Proverbs
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead, bro.
So Proverbs 14:1 in the NLT. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands.
Right. So as we are the Lord's woman, like you quoted earlier in Jeremiah 62, we are supposed to be building up our home. All right, the abode that we have been given under Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. As we talked about, Matthew 25 about that house being built on the rock. These niggas are tearing down their house to where when this shit, comes out, like you made mention about what the black woman says about not needing a man. The stupidity of that statement, just dealing with that, is when you understand why women wanted to be covered back in the ancient world, because when you didn't have a father or a husband to cover you, you were pretty much left to the elements. You were in danger of being, whether you were taken, as far as being grabbed up by another man, or whatever the element was, whether animals or whatever, So in the times that we're coming from now, you're taking away your head to leave you wide open, just like back then.
Yeah. And we're in the midst of a war.
Right.
Right. So without your without being equipped or having that hedge, you're gonna just be another casualty.
You are open to all the elements of what the world has to offer.
Right.
But Yahweh by Shai is telling us with these messages.
Yep.
You have the ability to be covered, but that covering requires obedience, which our people are refusing. Therefore, the Lord's like, well, you ain't gonna listen to me. Why am I gonna cover you? It's like brother's been saying, dealing with referring to the woman. Yeah. A man's not gonna protect what's not his. You see these Captain Save a Whole niggas out here trying to save these women now. You see what happens with that. These niggas get killed, get their ass beat or whatever. Smart man is not going to try to save no woman that's not his. But let that be your wife to be able to do something.
Yeah. Hey, I saw a meme the other day. It said, what did it say? It said it's crazy. It's crazy how women want men to lead, knowing damn well you don't listen.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, right? Give me Micah 7 and 10. Yeah, you got it, bro.
So jumping down to Proverbs 14 and verse 3. A fool's proud talk becomes a rod that beats him, but the words of the wise keep them safe. Right? So the pride and the of these people, of this country, right, is ultimately going to be the thing that destroys them. Right? Going back to Jacob, the pride that they've had, now that rod of the anger of Yahweh Shai is coming upon them.
Right? You don't realize the Lord still has the hedge somewhat over his people. 2/3, you still have a hedge over you because the Lord hasn't allowed Esau to really open up on you. We're going to come to a point to where the Lord's going like, fuck you. Yeah. They're all yours.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, before we get to 7 and 10, go to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, add on to what you said. Ezekiel 3, okay? Because hey, the time, as we talked about, time is running out. Let me find it.
I think that's a block on how those fans, whatever.
Yeah, start at 17 and read down to 19.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Yep.
Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Yeah, so the purpose of the Lord setting up his prophets was to be watchmen over your souls. To watch over the sincere of the flock, man. Okay, keep going.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, thou givest him not warning, nor speaking to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah, this is why we out here, man. This is why we warning you, so that the blood won't be required on our head, on our watch. Okay? Every Israelite that's proclaiming to be a prophet teacher is supposed to be warning of these things to come, man. All right? But you got a lot of niggas settled on their leads. Keep going.
If thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness.
And it says when you warn the wicked, it's not talking about the Edomites. Okay, it's talking about the wicked of our people. You 2/3 niggas out there, man. Read it again.
Said that if yet thou warn the wicked,
Yep.
and he turn not from his wickedness,
Yeah, he turned not back. Go ahead.
nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we did our job. We warned you. We made the vision plain upon tables. We broke the scriptures down correctly. All right. We allowed you to through the Spirit to see the vision. So for you not doing nothing about it, right? It's on you at the end of the day. Like the Lord said, the blood gonna be on your head. Okay. Any more?
It says, again, when a righteous man do turn from his wickedness and commit iniquity, I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
And that's crucial, man. You got guys that are laying stumbling blocks in these last days for our people, man. Talking about the chip ain't what it's supposed to be. All right, it's what you think in your mind, your action is in your right hand. All of that bullshit, man. Okay, Jacob's trouble is not gonna come, right? You laying a stumbling block, man. And the Lord said, if he died, his blood gonna be required at your hand.
And if I can make mention of dealing with that chip thing, that's a major thing.
That's a major stumbling block.
That's really coming. Like, you can't stop talking about that, because all you know, society is now being presented with that question, like what you heard in the reference for, would you take it?
Yeah.
I asked niggas that today, and niggas was like, I say, if they promised you, if you take that chip, you gonna live forever. Niggas was like, hey, I'll take it. So let's let you know where I'm at with you, man. But you got the ignorance. This is why I said you laying that stumbling block. If you're not talking about it, you're laying that ambiguity out there as well. We see it's coming. So now it's like, okay, what is that about? What is that? Why do you Israelites talk about that, being a forbidden thing in the eyes of the Bible? But it's the point of bringing it out, because these cats continually dancing around that shit.
Yeah, gray areas. Half truth is a lie. Right?
Yeah, we're saying a little leaven for hold on.
Go.
You
got something I quote.
Jeremiah 15 and verse 6. My people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Yep.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. And so it's going into the leadership, right? Teaching false doctrine, pushing our people in directions that they ought not be going, man. Right? Going to the game of TV, teaching contrary to what it truly is, man. Right? Because that's the ultimate form of hate, man. Because now you're leading an entire congregation to destruction.
Exactly, man. That's why we're blessed to have the leadership that we have, man. The apostles, the elders, the bishops, man, who stayed consistent, man. Who didn't quit. All right? That continued on, man. And the Lord increased them. The spirit of Yahweh Shai is clearly dealing with them, man. That's why Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, right? 3 and 15, right? The Lord should give you passes according to his heart that should feed you with knowledge and understanding, man.
That goes to the ignorance of our people, because what they see up here is just a bunch of random niggas reading the Bible.
Right.
But they don't see the spiritual work being done in front of them as that warning is going out, that trumpet being blown to give you warning of what the Lord is bringing. The message has been made clear of why we're out here. If you actually sat and listened, if you had the ears to hear, you would get it. This is why the elect, all right, those of the sincere believers, they're hearkening and they're making the necessary changes and preparations. So I'm saying, we ain't got much longer.
We don't. If you're in the spirit of the Lord, you can see that, man. All right? And the cruel king is, like I said, the cruel king is getting ready to crash out on you 2/3 rebellious niggas, man. Right?
If I can land back on the point that brothers have made, like how fast things are going, everybody is talking about, from economists to the prophets to various different outlets, both alternative media, and mainstream, about the shit that this nigga is doing in his administration. This stuff is not, it's happening so fast that people are like, damn, we ain't even hit a year.
Yep.
You know?
He ain't playing.
He ain't playing. It's been what? It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months and this nigga 6.
And look how much shit has happened. Hey, that's the spirit though.
No, February. Well, no, January. It's lucky. So it'll be 7.
Right.
7 coming up on like the 20th around this week. But it's so much stuff that's happened within that short period of time to where this devil is really just going at it. But that's the spirit of the Lord that's on him.
And that's the spirit. He should come down with the great wrath because he had but a short time.
He knows his back is against the wall.
Damn.
He's actually way behind schedule. This is why we see these things going.
Yes.
All right, the indoctrination is being made right before everybody's eyes. Nobody's recognizing it. The fact that they're transitioning you to this biometric technology, you know, it's showing that we have to be close.
That's it. Our salvation is greater than that.
This nigga RFK talking about the wearables. You know how many people have respected the smart technology, these smart watches, the glasses, the face scans, all this. Niggas is with this shit already, bro.
They are.
And so as they continue to move this along, and you saw the shit Trump has passed, you know, everybody is going to make it. Don't be surprised. They start making this shit free. You know, and that's just going to be the gradualism as they continue to bring it along to where it's going to go from on you to in you. And when it goes in you, everybody just going to have their arm out ready to take this shit.
Yeah, because it's going to fulfill what was written in Revelation 13 and 8. You know, those that's not written in the book of life, they're going to bow and they're going to bow to the beast.
Right.
Like you said, hey, people, we did a lesson on that some months back too. People are aware of the mark of the beast, but they like shit. I'm gonna take it.
They're never fighting.
Yeah.
Like Pastor John, that scripture I asked him about yesterday, dealing with how he wanted after the beast.
Yep.
I'd like to read a little bit of that.
Yep.
I got the chat.
Gotcha.
Can you read that real quick? Revelation 17:6.
This is the book of Revelation,
Phone rings and I'm like, oh.
chapter 17 and verse 6. It reads, "And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration."
Great admiration. So just skipping to that part, it said that John was likely shocked by the complexity, beauty, and seductiveness of this system. Yeah, imagine a man from the ancient world seeing global communication, skyscrapers, holograms, AI assistants, instant biometric identification, and automated armies. It would have been beyond imagination. It's the art. And that's how the people are getting taken by the same thing, man.
Moved by the beast.
It's the amount of, because that's how it's going to come. It's going to come in the guise of convenience. Convenience and you know, pretty much the new way of life, you know?
Case in point, everybody is so scared about AI infrastructure being introduced into society. Meanwhile, you have people that are becoming more and more dependent upon the usage of AI. So it's like at the same turn, people are like, I don't want to do this. It's scary. It's gonna take my job. And then at the same time, they on ChatGPT. You got that GPT-5. You update your app, nigga. You got Grunk, nigga. You know, so it's like when that beast really come through with that image, it's solidified with that mark. I'm like, I don't want to take that shit. Look at me, nigga. I got my shit waving on bitches and shit. Like it's Esau he's that subtle beast, man. More cunning than any beast in the field, man. He is a great marketer. He is going to market this shit to the point where people are just going to be like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, I just saw on Instagram last night, this white girl was playing the Wukong game in her brain. She was fighting the people on the game in her mind. She had the controller in her mind. And it was being recorded. She was playing PS5 in her fucking brain, man. We are here, man.
That's how stupid you gotta be. You that much into that shit, you wanna go ahead and get the chips and you get the controller. That shit is crazy, man. But this shows you how people are susceptible to this witchcraft that's being done in the world.
Yep.
I think that's what we're talking about tomorrow. I'm talking about that heathenism in America. The dependence on convenience is what's taking place right now, man.
Yeah, no, that the convenience, but the convenience is nothing more than a snare. You know, because this devil, he utilizes these things as a means to seem as though he's trying to better your life.
Yeah.
But that goes into those lying wonders. Right? He's trying to present this system like, nah, this is the way walking in it. The Lord like, nah, this is the way walking in it. Enter in at the straight gate. Esau like, nah, this is the broad. We got space over here. We got shit going.
Yeah, even with that, you know, brother, hey, I know personally, I make sure I pray that. I use that shit just to make sure I ain't being deceived by them. Like, these niggas have no discernment. They're so dumbed down now to where they just, anything that's said, they just believe it.
Esau conditioned the masses to be fully reliable on this technology. You know, give me Micah 7:10. We'll go back to that Jeremiah 6:6. You read it. How?
It's Micah 7:10 in the King James. Then she that is my enemy shall see it,
Yep.
and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yep.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street.
Right. So as we were talking about earlier, how Jerusalem, Israel, has been likened unto that comely and delicate woman shown in Jeremiah 62. All right. So Israel, being that woman, is getting ready to be trodden down. Read that for me one more time.
Micah 7:10. And he, it's like that she that is my enemy.
Then she that is my enemy, man. Okay? The wicked Israelite, man. Okay? The she that is my enemy shall see it. And what else?
And shame shall cover her.
And shame is going to cover you. Go ahead.
Which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yeah, well, God don't exist. I control my own destiny. I don't need no man, right? That same spirit, right? Keep going.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire.
You niggas about to be trodden down like the mire in the streets, man. The Lord not playing with y'all no more, man. He said he was weary of holding his tongue. Okay? Hey, these Edomites are fucking salivating, man. Hey, look at they goddamn chops, man. Trump got him. Hey, Trump got him in that black and white days spirit, man. The fucking 40s and 50s and shit, man. Leave it to beaver days, man. Right? They ready to hang niggas. They ready to fucking set niggas on fire, man.
The fact that you got this alarming increase of men posing as ICE agents to abduct, rape and kill these women, that shows you that these Edomites is ready.
Come on, man. 100. It came out yesterday. Another 100,000 people just signed up for ICE. They let it be known. Go ahead, Doc.
Can I get something real quick just to land back on that point about how you made mention of the women taking that stance of where is that God?
Yep.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 12. Ezekiel chapter 12 and 12 and 21. It says, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? So that's that stance of that woman, right? Where is your God? Where is this Lord that you speak of that's going to deliver us in these chariots? Where is this God that you speak of that's going to bring nuclear destruction on America, right? That ain't going to happen, eh? Like you said, Zaquan, they will acknowledge what we're saying is true, but their stance is more of the opinion of it ain't going to happen when I'm here,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So we ain't got to worry about that. It's not time sensitive.
Right.
It's not that important.
Yeah. I can
It's
still
not
live my
urgent.
life.
Exactly. But that's when that woman gonna get caught out, running in the streets, being a little thought.
Hey, that's the spirit. Cause like, using the red pill thing with that, them niggas that have them bitches on the podcast and sitting there talking about, all the dangers of what feminism and stuff is doing to them. And they'll sit there and be like, well, I hear you. And that shit doesn't register until later on. And that's kind of like this now. Because Jake is seeing all these warnings being given to him. And so until we actually see these things hit, that's when they're going to remember everything that was said to them. It's going to be too late. Same thing with the red woman. And shit don't get real till she hit that wall.
Yeah.
She's lonely, and then that's when all that,
No help.
the regrets and everything starts happening.
No protection.
You know, that's
Yeah, that's exactly how it's going to be, man. And you know, it's heavy how all of this stuff is going on. How Trump is getting ready to unleash this military force with the federal agencies. But on the other hand, you have the famine of the word. So I believe the verification shit, I don't know if it started today or in the next couple of days, but it's about to be where, look, you're going to have to start verifying your identity and shit like that.
They had
right?
a rollout where they were testing it, where the AI can pretty much look at the history of your videos you're watching and determine if you're
See that? So they're about to issue all these different verification things that's really going to essentially drown the word out, man. You know, it's going to stop the word. Okay? So whatever they're doing, as we did the videos on it, all right, all these different things that are going on, all right, is essentially to stop the word of the Lord from going out, man. Okay? Because hey, think about it. When there's a famine of the word, and Jake is out here getting slaughtered, who's gonna report on it? See what I'm saying? Who's gonna give you the raw footage? You know, if they got TikTok and fucking Instagram locked down, and you ain't gonna really get real news.
Yeah, that's what you want to see everybody trying to come out to the camp.
There you go.
With the Amos 9 and 12.
Yep. 8 and 11.
Or 8, yeah. But 12, I say that's your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. You told somebody? Go ahead.
So Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. And they shall, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Most High.
Jake gonna be hurt, man. Right?
Yeah, that's worse than food and water. Like, what did Job say? I esteem the word of the Lord over my necessary raiment.
Yep.
So here it is, niggas is already pressed for fucking food and shit. So when the word of the Lord is taken from, Jake really gonna feel it.
Yeah. Like they say, you ain't gonna miss it until it's gone, right? You don't really understand how valuable this word is until it's gone away.
For example, what happened in Hawaii? Niggas out there was gonna die.
Yeah.
What happened? It was all tuned into the other up there. You know, so what you know there.
Yeah.
Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shai, and shall not find
Hey,
it.
that's that right there. If you think about it, that's a state of panic and confusion. Okay, when people want to know, talking about that before, people are gonna be scrambling, man. You know, they're gonna be desperately trying to seek the word of the Lord.
That's the problem with our people. Jake always waits for the last minute to try to seek the Lord.
Right.
Like, you see the majority of our people, to them, they're deathbed, they're one seeking the Lord. Can't do that. Especially not, in the time of the once the doors of mercy are shut, that's it.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face.
That's the major thing that our people aren't considering. All this wickedness that you're doing, and you think that you're getting away with, the Most High ain't seeing you. You're going to have to take account of that. I got something to add to that.
Yeah, this is because we're in the time of vengeance right now.
Yeah.
Right?
This is Sirach 18 and 20 in the GMT. Examine your conscience before the Lord judges you. Then when the time comes, he will forgive you. Humble yourselves before you are punished with sickness. When you have sinned, show repentance. If you make the promise to the Lord, keep it as soon as you can. Don't wait till you're about to die to set things straight. The time is now. Get yourself together now. And the Lord, once he shuts the mouth of the prophets up, all right, he don't want to hear what you got to say. The time of negotiating was whenever the Lord was on the earth 2,000 years ago. And he extended that by having us out here. But once he removes us out the way, he don't want to hear no more talking.
Yeah.
He's going to be just straight slaying in that day.
The Lord is in the spirit like, look, I sent my messengers. All right, you didn't listen to them. You didn't take heed. Right?
Back in Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 18, Therefore hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. To what purpose cometh there to me incense from Sheba, and the sweet cane from a far country?
See, this is what happens when you reject the commands of the Most High. There's repercussions. There's consequences, man. Right? Matter of fact, where is that in not mindful of the scourges? What's the second Ezra? 16. Yeah, give me that real quick, and then how you can read on. All right, because the scourges are what? The penalties, the judgments, right?
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 20.
There you go.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
But from all these things, all right, you see what the hell is going on. You see what Trump is doing. All right, you see what the ICE and the federal agencies are coming with, man. Okay, you see that there's going to be an eventual economic collapse. Okay, famine in the land. Jake is seeing and hearing this. Go ahead. Yep.
19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
They are sent as scourges for a minute. Go ahead.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
All these things that happen, niggas still gonna nig. Come on, man. It's crazy. Right? Go ahead.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah, nor always be mindful of the scourges. All this shit is happening in front of Jake, and Jake is just like, whatever.
Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, like I was asking, like, conversation I was having with these niggas at work. And we were talking about how the elite have pretty much have everybody bottleneck in this prison plan. And niggas was like, you can't do nothing about it, so why should you care? Like, bro, that shows you, like, so you see people just strung out on drugs in the car, fucking about to blow their brains out. They complaining about how hard life is and you want to accept that. But then you look at Jake as actually trying to provide for themselves. These niggas are robbing niggas, scamming. Goddamn. Brother showed me in the car, niggas, I never heard with the shit, gas, that shit.
Big ass cans.
Yeah, I never saw that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Niggas is sitting there killing brain cells to get high for a couple seconds.
Yeah, bro. It's the same shit that niggas. It's the same shit that niggas put in their car. The nitrous.
Yo, I've never heard of
Just
that.
floating that shit straight to your
But
fucking
the
head.
niggas is thinking that shit is normal. And then when a motherfucker die because his damn brain stopped working, it's like, oh nah, I don't do that shit no more. I don't need to, whatever they niggas is doing.
Nah, a nigga will be like, look, it's a nigga right there with it. Y'all miss it. This nigga's tweaking out.
You know?
But Jacob say, I'ma just do it in moderation. That'll be a nigga, like you said, Zaquan. Nigga gonna see a nigga die from a whippet, from some vet, and they're gonna be like, I'ma just cut that.
Like an example, how many niggas that you ain't seen die from sleeping with another man's woman? And niggas is still like, that ain't me. It'll show you, bro. Jake don't consider,
There's
man.
no help in Jake, man. That's why Jake just simply gotta die. Right? Any more?
Jeremiah 6.
Yeah.
Yes, some more. It says your Jeremiah 6:20 in the latter, it says your burnt offerings are not acceptable, nor your sacrifices sweet unto me. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will lay stumbling blocks before this people, and the fathers and the sons together shall fall upon them. The neighbor and his friends shall perish.
Yeah, see? So now it's open game on 2 thirds, man. The Lord is done talking. Literally, man. Okay? In the spirit. Because he's about to wrap this word up. Alright, when the bodies start dropping, hey, when you got fucking armies of troops patrolling the street, hey, where we gonna be at? We gonna be out of sight. We ain't gonna be out here, man.
Them crash out dumbass camp might be.
Yeah, you got them bug out cans. I ain't no weak Jew. Right?
Hey, where y'all at?
Yeah, where y'all at? With fucking tanks and fucking airrats out here and shit.
Shot in the face.
Right.
I had to take cannon.
Right.
Face to his face.
See, we the real ones still standing. Right? You niggas can have it.
Yeah, they're harming.
Yeah, slamming their sticks on the ground and shit. All that gimmick shit gonna get Jake killed out here, man. So if you wanna be a Mr. Tough Guy, hey, go have it, man. Right. We moving in wisdom as the Lord commanded us to do, man. All right? Because the time is coming where, hey, like we talked about, give me that, to add on, give me Ezekiel 3, about the tongue cleaving to the roof of thy mouth. Ezekiel 3rd chapter. I think it's like verse 26.
I got it. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth.
Yeah, that's a metaphor how the Lord is going to stop the prophets from speaking. Go ahead.
That thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover.
Yeah.
For they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, again, the Lord is getting ready to wrap this shit up. Give me that one in English, where it talks about how the prudent should be keep silent. Go ahead.
It's John
Amos
chapter
5.
9 and verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
Ooh, that's it, right there.
That night is on its way, man. We see it fastly approaching. Right? So the time you have to take these messages in is shortened, man. Right? We're in the hastening of the coming of the Lord, man. We're not trying to prolong this thing and drag it out any longer than it needs to, man.
Amos 5 and 13. It says, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time.
The wise is prudent. The wise is going to keep silent in that time. Go ahead.
For it is an evil time.
For it is the evil time. We ain't going to be around. The Lord going to have us, head off somewhere, man. And at that time, hey, we just going to be sitting back, eating popcorn and watching what happens, man. In the spirit. Because at the time passed, he warned you all. There's nothing else that we can do at that point, man. As we just read in Ezekiel 3rd chapter earlier, the blood's going to be off our hands. Okay, we warned the wicked to forsake his way, man. Right? You have something I can do?
This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Beautiful.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
Beautiful.
So we see all of these evils that's taking place. It's irrefutable. Nobody in the world is in the spirit of not being able to see the evils on the earth right now.
Right.
You can act like you don't see it, but that don't excuse the truth of the matter. Like you brothers did the lesson, that quote of the lady that was like, how they go, like if you basically like if you turn a blind eye to reality, you'll still have to face the consequences.
Facts.
So the prudent man, where like the scriptures speak about, the prudent man foreseeth the evil, right? That definition of prudent means wise or careful in handling practical matters, right? This is not a practical matter at all. This is life or death. So we're seeing all of these evils that can literally cause life or death, and we're hiding ourselves under what? The covering of the Lord. But foolish niggas is like, I'm gonna do this shit on my own. Fuck it. But that's foolish. That's foolish as hell, because at the end of the day, the way how everything is set up, this is a rigged game.
This is just like the woman reference we keep talking about. Hey, the Lord, he did us, he gave us a living example of how our people are doing by watching how women are moving. Because, like what you see Eve doing, she shook loose from the covering of her man and just walking around acting like she can't get touched. These bitches are really out here thinking because they're a woman, because they pretty, they got a nice body, ain't nothing gonna happen to them.
Yeah, men too. Just because you got guns, and you running around with a pack of niggas like Esau ain't gonna get your ass, man. Like the Lord ain't gonna get your ass. Yep. Right? Give me Proverbs 1 and 20. Right?
Hey, bro, you got a death angel just licking his chop ready to slay me.
Come on, man.
He's just waiting for the order.
Our people ain't spiritual.
Yeah.
They're not spiritual.
Right. Yo, I gotta watch this.
So Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets.
Yep.
She cried in the chief place of concourse.
Yep.
In the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah, how long will you simple ass Israelites love simplicity, man? When are you going to get understanding? When are you going to get wisdom? When are you going to repent? Okay? Go ahead.
How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? and the scorners delight in their scorning.
Yep.
And fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, niggas is worried about, fucking football season, Shador Sanders, why they doing them like that with the Browns?
Why you dog like that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that podcast spirit is heavy, man. Look at Elazar bugged out ass, man.
That just confirmed what we said. That was a humiliation.
Come on, man.
That nigga is literally trying to get on, bro.
Come on, man. That podcast demon is heavy, man.
Nigga saying you on a mission from the Lord and Gumpers. Why are you mixing gang shit with the Lord?
Who were Crip Israelite, right?
I think it's related to the
Yeah.
So Proverbs 1:23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Yep.
I will make known my words unto you.
The Lord did that through his man. He said he was going to pour out his spirit unto you and make known his words unto you. He did that through the prophets. Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye have refused.
See, the Lord is calling. Hey, that's why you see the men of the Lord out here. All over the planet Earth. The videos that are going out day in and day out, man. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded
Hey,
it.
no man regarded it, man. Right? Here it is. The Lord is spiritually, stretching out his hand to help you. Jake just batting it down. Spitting on the hand and shit. There you go. Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my
You
reproof.
didn't want to have anything to do with the Lord's correction. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, and we're going to laugh at you, niggas, man. Because we warned you. Hey, Esau finna come down on Judah. You had niggas when the shit was going down with the Northern Kingdom, you had niggas talking about some, that's what you get, right? We're going to stay out of this one. Nah, hey, that shit is coming to your door now, man. Okay? The fucking YNs, all right? These fucking ghouls and goblins, all right? Now the sword is being prepared for you. Go ahead.
That thing Trump's doing up there in D.C. is a direct attack. Chop the tip, right? It's under martial law down there right now. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, they just sent out a notification that said that the presence of the National Guard is going to intensify this evening.
Exactly. Trump said it on the podium. They're going to clean up the streets. Who are the streets? Jake.
YMB.
Can I get a real quick precept upon? Because you had made a point about how Jake was in this spirit as though they don't need help, right? This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar, and an old adulterer that doteth. But I just wanted to make that point about the poor man that is proud, because it's like, Jake is like, nigga, you are poor, you are at the very bottom, flexing with crumbs, but you proud as if you don't need help from the Most High.
You don't understand, man. This shit about to get real wicked out here.
Real wicked.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yep.
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Yep.
When distress and
Hey, what
anguish,
does a whirlwind do? A whirlwind comes through, a fucking tornado comes through and just tears everything in its path. And that's what's getting ready to happen with Jake as these flooded troops come down, man. Go ahead.
when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
Yeah, now you want to be religious. Now you want to be spiritual. All right, when you faced with death, and that's Jake, man. Right, when Jake about to die, now you want to seek the Lord. It don't work like that, man. Go ahead.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
The Lord ain't gonna be there, man.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find
They
me.
shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Once again, added to what we brought out, going into the family of the word, man. Now, when all hell breaks loose, when you have no access to money and food and resources, now let me go find the Lord. Right?
They wait to the last minute and try to seek the Lord, man. We just read in that Sirach 18.
When bodies is piled up in the street, now you can seek the Lord. Go ahead.
For that they hate, verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Crucial.
For that they hated knowledge
Yep.
and did not choose the fear of Yahweh.
Niggas hate knowledge. You see, hey, I keep bringing it up, but you see the beloved elder, not to talk about. You see all those videos he do with the nigga woman and the nigga man, all right, Jake in general, coming against the truth hardcore, man. Every video, why y'all be cussing? Why y'all be talking about hate? Why you hate the white man? You Hebrew Israelites ain't this. Y'all ain't got the truth. All these videos with our people coming against the knowledge and understanding of who you are and the knowledge to save your life. Right? That's why Jake gotta go. Right?
Proverbs 1:30. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof.
Jake hates what the Lord has to say. Jake hates the word, man. Right? And as I quoted it, Proverbs 8:36, Yahweh Shai said, all that hate me love death. Right? So death is at the door for Jake, man. This is what happens when you despise the words of the Lord.
This is why you have to have that spirit of separation to understand that.
Man.
At least 2/3 that you're going to see die are people that we know. You know, family members, friends,
Yep.
people you work with. That's why you can't feel bad when you start seeing the Lord judge people near you.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got family and friends that mock this truth. They gonna get this work too. See? And the Lord ain't a respecter of persons, man. And everybody had equal opportunity to repent and seek out the Lord, man. We're telling you that time of grace and mercy, that door is closing. This is what we telling you. Okay, go ahead. Yep.
So Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 16. It reads.
Hey, we're gonna see how much you niggas want to save Esau when he started slaughtering you niggas, man. We're gonna see how much love you have for the Edomite in that day.
You're going to save them. They're going to keep right out.
So Ezekiel 24:16. Son of man, behold, I'll take away from you the desire of your eyes.
I have to cut you off because, hey, these Edomites might smile in your face, right? They might keep it cool with you, but inwardly, hey, they with this shit, man. They may not tell it out loud to you,
Yeah.
but they with the shit that the ICE and Trump is doing, man.
And like brothers, man, I've been hearing this point a lot where they were saying, even though Esau is upset about how Trump is doing the economy, the little comfort they're getting is watching Jacob messed up eyes.
There you go. Don't ever get that. Don't ever take that for granted.
That
Right?
goes back to that parable of with the black snake. The woman left the snake back to life and ended up biting me.
Yep.
And she was like, "Why'd you bite me?" And it was like, "What you knew wrong with the snake?" That's Esau.
Exactly.
So Ezekiel 24:16, just laying back on the point the priest had made about, you may lose people that you're close to, right, in these times to come, but you can't let that sway you. It's Ezekiel 24:16, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. Yet neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shall thy tears run down. Right? So pretty much the Lord was telling Ezekiel, I'm going to take your wife, right? You can't cry, you can't, prepare any of the funeral ceremonies and things of that nature, right? You just have to keep pushing, right, as if it didn't happen. And that's what we're going to have to do in these times to come as these judgments start to unfold.
Talk about burning up your loins like a man. Hey, like you said, people, our family, our children, parents, your wife, parents scoff against the Lord, So, hey, when the Lord judges them, you can't feel no type of way about it. You got to understand that with judgment and, burn up your loins, right?
Ephesians the 5th chapter. Understand the will of the Lord.
That's the underlying thing to keep your mind saying about nobody's safe. You're outside the heaven of the Lord.
Proverbs 1 and verse 31. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
Yeah, the Lord gave you a way to your own mind. All right, the ones that the Lord didn't want, He gave these niggas away to their own devices. Niggas gonna do what they want to do. All right, that's the will of the Lord. Okay, it's nothing else you can do. They were warned. They heard the truth. That's it. Okay, go ahead.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them.
See that? For the turning away of the simple shall slay them. Go ahead.
And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
And that's the key point. Those that are actually listening to these judgments, these warnings, those are the ones that's going to be covered and dwell in safety when these things hit. And we pray to be of that stock of believers to be under the Lord's hedge when all of this shit goes haywire, man. Okay? Because we have to door this thing, man. The Trump is coming down on all the major cities, all where Jake is at, man. Okay? And we talked about the alligator Alcatraz, and that's a model for all the other states they were talking about, man. Those are concentration camps, man. So this shit is here. All right? So we'll leave it at that, man, unless bro's got anything else. All right? So, hey, we pray that this camp is edifying, man. This shit's about to go down. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makapadash.
They double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. With that, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.